Good evening! Oh my god, that timed perfectly with the scene transition there. Holy hello! That's super bright. Whoa, let me back up a little bit. Hi. Hi, what a dope opening to that game. I'm kind of glad I skipped it, like when I did my audio testing and all that stuff, so I could properly watch it with you now, because that was kind of clean. We're like in, what, 1992 now with this? So, you know, I'm just going to assume that this is what the original looked like, until told otherwise. Like, this is a vibe. What a good song. What a way to start a video game. What's up? Good evening, Dax. Good evening. Man. Oh. The timer came back. So, for some reason, my god, that's bright. So, for some reason, when I started the stream, the game had no sound. So I had to, like, quickly quit out of it. Don't know how the weather is in Sweden, but here in France it's hot as hell. Yeah, we have okay weather right now. We're not suffering the way the rest of the EU is currently suffering, apparently. So, you know, thoughts and prayers and all that. Hopefully you guys are doing okay, even though it's hot as hell. Over here it's kind of like, yeah, it's nice, but it's not dramatic in any way. It's been at 30 or more since Saturday. Yikes. And for all of the people measuring heat in freedom numbers, that's a lot. And it's gonna be like that until Saturday? Damn. Damn. Well, you know, hopefully it goes well. I don't know what to tell you, man. That's rough. That solve the brightness issue on the light on my face? No, it won't. Still really bright on the side of my face. I'm trying to figure out a good way to fix the lighting in this room, because it doesn't help that I have piss yellow walls with the lighting balancing the lights on the camera. So, you know, we had a day the temperature was 12 degrees above the normal for the season. That sounds big rough. Sounds real bad. Been 30 or more. That's actually wild. I'm just gonna do one of these. It does show. Good, good, good. So I got the overlay working again. Chat is back on the menu, boys. Maybe I should make the font a little larger. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, I'm not jealous of the weather-related issues. That sounds rough as hell, actually. Here it's just okay, but very windy, so it's not, like, annoyingly warm or anything. Just pretty okay. Yeah. So, welcome to Final Fantasy V. We're currently in the midst of me playing through the entire Final Fantasy franchise. And, I've never played this one. I never played most of them. So, yeah, I'm very excited about this one. It's one that people don't talk about that much, but I genuinely know nothing about it. Besides, well-developed job system, and the name of 3 characters. I don't know where we're going. I don't know who we're fighting. I don't know the music from this game. Like, I might recognize something, but I don't know anything that's in here off rip, you know? So, yeah. Is there anything else? Well, let me do one of, no spoilers. This is a first playthrough. Don't backseat the streamer boy. There we go. And we pin that. And then we post that on the Twitch side, and we pin that as well. There we go. I know probably less than you about this game. That's exciting. That's very exciting. Because, yeah, I know both Jack and shit about this one. We need to open up the guide for the checklist of all the encounterable beasts in the game. The platinum takes 35 hours. Huh? That's wild. Oh, this guy does a semi-low rating. Okay, but it might be before all the corrections and stuff. Okay. Here we go. Is there anything we need to know from this? So we are going for basically a perfect game. What's up, Boss Crash? Welcome, welcome. Good evening. Have you played this before? Because apparently both me and Dax know nothing about this one. So, and that's just the way we like it. Blind playthrough. It's always fun. Yeah, we're going for a perfect game. 100%. And I will have my notes on the side here, so do not worry, chat. You do not have to steer me in any directions or anything. It's all good. I will be well taken care of here. Okay, yeah. I know there's a job system. I imagine there's chocobos. Yeah, I think there was a chocobo in the opening, so there might or might not be a Sid. Wild guess. Let me see here. Is there anything they tell me here before we get going that I need to know? Oh. So apparently we need to copy every single blue mage spell that we can for the 100%. So there's that. We're gonna have to... Yeah. Gonna be doing a lot of blue mage spell learning here, apparently. So we're probably gonna have one in our party at all times, I'm guessing. Adds toggles to boost. Yeah, that's whatever. We know about that. We're not gonna do that unless absolutely necessary. I think we're probably good to go. Yeah. Whew. I think either way, it's gonna tell me when that would become relevant, if that's the case. The thing I have on the side here, so we're all good. We're not gonna worry about any other things before we start here. So yeah, let's dive into this. Oh, volume, right? It's a very berserk-looking castle. Gargoyle Man? Oh. It's just a dragon. Father! Oh, I don't control the speed. You really have to go? I know I do, my dear. I need you to protect. Under no circumstances are you allowed to follow me. Do you understand? But father... Something is wrong with the wind. I must go to the wind shrine to make certain nothing's happened to the crystal. Yes, I've noticed it as well, but to go alone is... Lena, don't worry, I'll be fine. Have faith. We have dragons and crystals. Okay, he's a dragon rider. Is he a dragoon? Charizard, go! Lucky bastard got a shiny. Bye, father. It's doing a pretty good job of setting the vibe so far. The wind just stopped. I've got to hurry. The wind stopped. Father! Wind crystal? Leon Kennedy? What in the blazes? What in the What in the blazes? I don't remember his voice. I already forgot his voice. Super bright. Bart's. The main man. Does it want me to do something? Oh, there we go. He was just stretching his legs. Oh my god. Dalamud. Man, look at this. Imagine if the song played there. Yeah. Okay. Unsure of small map. Trying to figure out if it's gonna change halfway through. Yep. Wrong direction. You'll be placing control of Bart's Clouser, a wanderer traveling the world on his chocobo, Boko, with a strange meteorite having crashed into the ground near Castle Tycoon to the northeast. Yup, let's go there. The legendary Boko, the chocobo. Boko, wait here, okay? Come on, Boko, let's go. That's not what I wanted to do, though. Boko is such a classic name for chocobos nowadays. I've never heard it before, honestly. I like it, though. It's a wide-shouldered man right here. He's so ready for fighting. Oh. They're kidnapping. This is the battle theme? I don't think this is in 14. I don't recognize this. What a wild theme. Hey, you alright? Yes, I believe so. I give you my thanks. My name's Lena, and you are? Me? I'm Poop McButts. JK, I'm Bart. We're gonna stick to canon names. Call me Bart. In my chocobo, just go wherever the trail leads us. Bart. This rock suddenly fell from the sky. The impact must have knocked me out. Guess it's a meteorite. A meteorite? I wonder if it has a connection to the wind stopping. Again, I give you my thanks. I wish I could do something more to show my appreciation, but I really must go. Oh, hey, hold up a sec. Bart, did you hear something? Huh? Oh. Oh. Oh, help me. Over there. He absorbed her. Okay, we don't have portraits. Look at that. Can be two-handed, can be enchanted. Interesting. Interesting. Freelancer, yeah, yeah. I think Bart's is called like Bots or something like that in the old one. I don't remember exactly, but this is what it's been known for at least, as far as I know, like 20 years, 25 years, something like that. Or Bart's the hobo and Boko the chocobo. They hit the green arrow. Oh no. You all right? Where am I? Oh, my aching head. Sakes alive, what's happened? I don't remember. I can't remember anything. Looks like you hit your head pretty bad. Maybe you got amnesia. What's amnesia? Oh, something came back to me. My name is Galuf. That's one of the names I knew, along with Bart's. So we now got two of the three names I know. So we're quickly running out of things that I'm actually familiar with from this game. Oh, something came back to me. My name is Galuf. That's a start. Anything else? Nope, just a name. Other than that, my memory's completely blank. Also, my hair and beard makes me look like the Green Arrow. Surely Chrane is not gonna turn me into an archer or a bard or some such for this reason. Surely not. I'm very sorry, but you must excuse me. I have no time to waste. Hey, where are you going? I must go to the Wind Shrine. Yo, the Wind Shrine. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure that's where I was headed. It's decided. I'm going with you. But I've got to get to that shrine. I feel it in my bones. You've got to take me with. He's probably, what, 40, 45? They're like, old man. It's only semi-demoralizing. Bart's, what about you? Sorry, I'm gonna bow out of this one. Good luck, though. I already lost my two party members. Bart's, thank you again. Farewell. Godspeed and all that whatnot. Yeah, I'm sure we're never seeing either of them again. Save. So the two goblins should be our first entries in the bestiary. 302 total. Yikes. It's a lot of monsters. Each goblin has a staggering 1 HP. Wah, 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 wah. Head down and to the right. Oh. No. What? Where? Left on the meteor map alone. Yeah. Okay. So this guy doesn't have any of those clever... Oh, there we go. Any of those clever maps that show me exactly where to go to cut through all this bullshit. It's interesting. so that's gonna be more challenging. Yeah, so I guess we go somewhere. Go back to Boko.
Come on, Boko, let's go.
Yeah. Okay. So, not back here. Oh. He can just ride through. Well, that makes it easier. Okay. What the hell? Oh, wait. Was I supposed to try and walk further away? Is that it? Oh, yep.
Ow, Boko, bad Chocobo. What are you doing? Stop stopping like that. Now don't you give me that look.
I don't remember what the Chocobo sound is.
Yeah, I know the girl and the old man went off together, but with all the goblins around these parts. Fine, I got it. Boko, come on!
Oh. Goblins. Oh. Look at that Chocobo jumping. Why are we doing the trench run from Star Wars? Oh. Boko ate them. He ate them both. Oh. Yep. Boy got strong knees.
Good morning, Barts. It seems I can't escape being in your debt. Don't worry about it.
Heard this one.
Seems like the meteorite's impact caused a few landslides. The road's covered in rubble. I don't think you're gonna be able to make it to Tool this way.
But if I can't get to the Wind Shrine, then...
Ooh! Wind Shrine? Gotta hurry. The old guy's pretty dead set on getting there, too. Alright, I'll go with you and personally see to it that you get there safely.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know, my dad always wanted me to go out and travel the world, but it also feels like the wind is calling me. What a sweet talker, as if you don't just have the hots for this little lady. What? You awake? Don't sound so surprised. This old dog is always ready for anything.
I think you sign up for the free trial on the website. I don't think you. Hold on. FF14 PS5 free trial. Let me see here. There's a direct link to the store. Hopefully that works. Or you do it through the website. I don't know which is the way to do it. It's one of those two. I don't know which works and which doesn't. I never did the free trial. It should work on the PS5 though. I'd say try the store version first. And then if not, then go for the website. The account management thing is like the weakest part of that game because the website is a bit of a mess. So it's yeah. That's the first boss, basically. Okay, here we go.
Still, if the road's blocked, that makes things a sight more difficult.
Got you, man.
I won't give up. There must be a way to reach the Wind Shrine. Right, and we'll find it.
All right, let's ride. Nice. Now are they... Yep, they're back. One out of one. Sick! Da, 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 da. I don't remember where that song plays, though.
I don't remember there being a cave here. Probably opened up during one of those quakes. Boko, I think this is going to be a little too dangerous for Chocobos. You stay here, okay?
And in they went. More music.
What's that spring?
Whoa. Oh, that's the combat music. Don't think I've heard this either. Yeah, I'm sure there's some, oh, it's a recovery spring. I'm sure there's some, carryover of some, you know, ideas, if not just straight up textures and stuff between games. Bats. Cave 2. Stroper. Ooh. Hi, rich man. Oh, they're hiding.
Ah, yes, the skull of Davy Jones. Aha, so that's how you get in.
Leather cap. Interesting. So behind my face, there is. Let me see here. This. So apparently, weight goes up when you equip gear in this. Interesting. More stropers. Bop, bop, bop.
Look at that.
That is a short boat.
That ship just now. How is it sailing with the wind so weak?
The wind crystal? Oh, so that was just okay. Don't recall a weight mechanic in this. Okay, well, might be exclusive to some versions of the game, possibly. We'll see if it matters. I don't know what it could be. Hell yeah. Oh god.
This is a pirate hideout. Meaning that ship we saw must have been a pirate ship. I wonder if they might give us a ride. I think the only ride they'd be interested in would be a keel haul for all three of us. Yeah, you can't ask a favor from a pirate. That's why we'll just sneak on and steal their ship. Whoa, you're pretty gutsy for an old-timer. I'm 42. Yo ho ho and stuff. Time to cast off.
How do you do that?
Well, cast off means start sailing, kid. I know that. The wheel won't even budge. How do you work this thing?
You try working anything and there'll be the devil to pay. Oh. Trying to steal my ship, are you? Give it a lot of brass, or mayhap you're just lacking in brains. I'd wager it's the latter.
Wait, I am Princess Lena of Tycoon. Please accept my apologies for attempting to commandeer your ship.
Oh?
What? She's a princess? Show the girls royalty. Sir, this is a formal request from the Kingdom of Tycoon. Please, allow us the use of your vessel. I must get to the Wind Shrine. My father's in danger. The Princess of Tycoon here in my ship. I'm sure we can fetch a tasty sum for this one. Hey, leave her alone, you degenerate, lecherous, piratey pirate. I beg of you, please.
Why does she have the time stone?
That pendant. Toss a lot of them into the brig. Aye, aye, Captain. Ah!
Well.
Bow, bow. Well, this is a fine how do you do. What genius came up with the idea to steal a pirate ship anyway? Look in the mirror, Pops. Ooh, my aching head. I can't remember a thing. And your amnesia oh so conveniently returns. Still, I can't believe you're really the Princess of Tycoon, Lena. Sorry, I didn't intend to keep it a secret. It's not that big a deal, but if you're the princess, why were you going to the Wind Shrine all alone? My father's there. He hadn't, for some reason I read the word need in there. He hadn't been gone long when the wind dropped almost nothing. I just can't shake the feeling that something terrible is happening. I slipped out of the castle and headed for the shrine, but then that meteorite fell and you know the rest.
Nighttime or something awful happening?
See, I'm gonna eat this wine bottle. Why does the Princess of Tycoon have the same pendant as I do?
Well, you have the same hair color too. You don't find that weird?
You said our father's at the Wind Shrine.
Okay.
Prepare to cast off, lads. Set a course for the Wind Shrine.
How did they get out of the cell?
But Captain, what about the landlubbers? Untie them. Sometime today would be nice. Yippee! But why? I reconsidered your request. You can go back to the brig if you prefer.
Sorry.
Pull anchor. We sail for the Wind Shrine. Something wrong with your ears today? I hope I don't have to repeat myself. Well?
Aye, Captain.
Aye. Yo-ho-ho.
Bro, gotta climb all the way up. Oh, they don't have the exact same hair color.
But the wind has stopped. How can the ship move? Full of curiosity, aren't you, lass? Childra, come up and say hello.
What, the sea monster? I have that as a mount in 14.
Beautiful, isn't she? Childra and I were raised together. We're as close as siblings. All right, we're off.
It's an interesting way to start a game. Yeah. I'm gonna what's it called? There's the whole I think the thing I have on the side recommends like even which like I skimmed through it earlier and I think it even like tells me which jobs are worth. Yeah, they have a mastery priority for all the jobs. So I'm for sure gonna keep an eye out for what's good and what's worth dealing with. Also, hi. Captain, shall I sail her to the wind shrine for you? Apparently no. There's apparently we can go wherever we want to right now. So heading northwest will take you to Tool. Is this it? Grog, 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 grog. They're about to breach the gates of Minas Tirith. I think I'll stop in and have a drink as well. Also, I know it's Grand. Ah, okay. Yeah, 90 days is like what? It's 3 months. That's a lot of time to play a game that wasn't good. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I mean, then, if you ever were curious to look at it, then the free trial would be an option. Yeah. Great Snakes pub's been overrun by pirates. Kind of seems like the wind died down some, don't you think? You look a little wet behind the ears. How's about I take you to the Greenhorns Club? You'll be back. I'm not trying to give you the slip, man. I'm just trying to make sure that this is the actual town because I didn't read the town name when we walked in. It is Tool. Okay. Here we go. Send him to the inn. You will double back here later, but it's better your progression to get things done here now. Let's get all the hidden items collected. One, okay, is in here. What's up, Styles? Welcome to the stream. Downloaded my Xbox, made a new account, and 99% sure I'm like never gonna pay for it, but whatever the free cap is, that's as far as I'll try it. That's about a few hundred hours of story, though, so... The game's only missable piano. Oh, we're collecting pianos? Lady? Can I... Yeah, I love 14 so much. 14 is the reason I'm doing this. Okay. Oh, now we can walk up here. Here we go. Play the piano. Piano skill leveled up. Can't get worse. Probably. number 2 is... Oh.
I'm pretty sure that this is Doc's house.
What's up, Drek? Welcome to the best job system ever. Can't wait. The only... Like, I've been playing these in order, right? So the only job system I've kind of interacted with so far is in... Well, 3, I guess. I also did play the first chapter of Tactics when the remake came out. So I have seen that job system a little bit. So... Yeah, I'm really curious to see this one.
Someone you know? Yeah, he built the Torna Canal.
Okay. Did you play the piano? Yes, I did. It sounded awful. But my skill went up, so next time, you know? Next time. Hopefully it will be better. Settle out to wait until I have a better PC to play 14. There's a... It's you know, it'll be there when you're ready. It's not going anywhere. 10th and a potion. 0 out of 3, 3 out of 8. Yes, you need practice. Yeah, he needs a lot of practice. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. All the boy needs is a chance. If you take the canal eastward, you'll get to the Kingdom of Walls. Walls has prospered thanks to the water crystal. Okay. The beast in the canal only seems to target women. Boys, we're so safe.
Kinda seems like the wind's died down some.
Sir.
Spinny, spinny, spinny. Whee! I think I'm gonna throw up, but I'm having so much fun.
I'm trained to be a bard. Listen to this. Long, long ago in the canal to the east, a big old ugly monster was having a feast. I ate lots of people, 53 at least, but the good guys used the crystal and sealed away the beast. Oh yeah. My granddad says he regrets telling me that story now, but you guys liked it, right? How do we tell him? 150 gil? Dude, we're rich. The wind crystal's power is amplified by a machine. It lets our ship sail even faster than before. The next liner from Walls really should be arriving any time now.
Be careful, the pub's full of pirates.
Yeah, we kind of brought them here. Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck with your appointments.
Huh? A meteorite crashed near the Crystal Tycoon. One fell...
Crystal? Castle. I'm drawing conclusions based on words that aren't there.
Shit.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
A meteorite crashed near Castle Tycoon. One fell in the mountains to the west, too. Guess they're in season. There's 2 of them? Interesting. Did we not get this? Yeah, we did. Then why does it say I only have 5? Oh, because number 1 is the missable piano on my image here. Okay. Yeah, like, the vibe of the first games has been so cozy. Like, I would totally be down if they went and did, like, pixel remasters of the newer games. I think that'd be dope. I don't know how well that would work, but I would love to see them try that. There's something special about these ones, for sure.
Howdy, would I be right to assume you're new to this adventuring thing?
Yeah.
Alright then, come on in. Urns and chests like these sometimes have goodies inside. Why don't you try having a look-see?
I did. Can I have the thing behind you? I can! Pixel Remaster 13 run. It's just gonna be a long corridor. We need one chest. But I mean, we are gonna be playing 13 eventually. It's just a matter of, you know, how long it takes to play the other games. We'll get there one day. Chest contained leather shoes. Okay. Should be feeling decently stocked up now with all these items. With your newfound kill, you'll want to buy a broadsword for Galuf or Lena. Sure. The brain often only looks in the first letters. Makes sense. Let's see if we can buy the gang a sword. Is there a plot more complicated than Kingdom Hearts? I don't know. I don't know, man. Don't forget about me. First and last letters. Ah. Should I buy for both? Buy a broadsword for Galuf or Lena. Okay. And then he leaves again. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna give both of them to Galuf. Why not? Whee! He led me down the streets. How adventurous. I think we're done. Yeah, I've never looked into that. Clearly. Let me see here. Leave town for some bestiary entries. It's time to find some monsters. Nutkin is from this game. Okay. The Nutkin is from this game. Well, I'll be. Killer Bee and Goblin. Let me see here. Final Fantasy 5, notable. We're gonna write down Bart's, Galuf, and Nutkin. I'm basically keeping track of when things were introduced that I'm familiar with. To keep track of, you know, how far some of the callbacks really go. More Nutkin. I feel like I can probably increase the speed of combat. I feel somewhat okay with the combat system now. So I'm gonna keep it slow at least for now. We'll see how that feels. Time to grind, yeah. We're looking for a stray cat, apparently. somewhat low appearance rates. Come on, cats. Nope. It's a pretty good theme. It's unfortunate we only get to hear a little bit of it, though. Because my team is so buff. They're so strong. Come on, stray cats, where are you at? Well, guess we're just grinding a little bit. And that darn cat shows its face. Worth 1 ABP. No clue what that is yet. We'll figure it out. I'm sure the game will tell me at some point. Leather cap. Come on, stray cat. Nope. Another leather cap, okay. We're not gonna have to buy anything. On. Come on. Try near the wind shrine. But it says it's gonna be here. Whoa, okay, drums. Okay. It's too bad we can't listen to that whole fanfare song because YouTube dings the hell out of that. There we go. Finally! We walked into the correct alley. Yay. It's weird to have cats be your, like, one of your first enemies in a video game. As someone who's owned cats his whole life, feels a little strange. One night is 10 gil. Brother, take my money. At least they all slept in different beds, not like 4. Where Cecil's like, oh, I consumed all these people, now they're gonna sleep in my soul. Every time. 1720. Yeah. Do we have any takers for another broadsword? Yeah, 2 of you. I feel like I can take your shield, probably. Yeah. Let's buy 2 more broadswords. Take that shield. Give him that shield. Yeah. We're all good now. Oh, good on broadswords. Let's look at armor. Leather caps / armor. They all look like they're good. Oh yeah. Shields. There you go. Why not? Why not? Oh, wait. We need you back. Come on. Equip. So I stole his shield for nothing. There we go. Fully decked out. Sail east. We can do that. Sure. Oh, come on. Trying to give me the sleeps, eh? I think not. Yeah. Supposed to go over here. And then... once again, not supposed to be here yet, but it's wise to get the 3 best area entries here out of the way as soon as possible. So, do I just fight them on this piece of land? I'm starting to have an idea of when the job system will be revealed. I'm going to make some wild speculation and say that it's related to encountering a crystal. That's my wild guess. There you go. Now we need Gatling and Big Horn. Another Bandersnatch. It is my guess as well. Yeah. I feel like that's a safe bet. Okay. That was the Big Horn. Now we just need the Gatling. Perfect. Great. Good. No notes. Gold needle. Yes, please. So we should be, what, 10 monsters? Yeah. Nice. Go back and sleep for a whole 10 gil. And then apparently it's time for the Wind Shrine. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on. It's what, northeast? Yeah, that looks like that's it. Let's go. Ooh. That's is that Edward on the side? Who looked like that on the over on the left there? There was an ally that looked like that in 3? Oh, my bad. I'm being too quick here. Apparently there's encounters outside. 4 of them, to be precise. Hey, there you go. So that's why you were telling me there were cats over by the Wind Shrine. Noted. Yeah, that would have been a better place to get them, probably. What else do we have here? More Nutkin. Yeah. Or are the encounters indoors? I'm starting to think they're indoors. Yeah, there's a bunch of cats. Mrs. Lena! What's happened? Is everything alright? The wind suddenly stopped, and now monsters have overrun the shrine. Ah! What about Father? The king went up to the top floor. He is yet to return.
Something must have happened to him.
See, the crystal's up on the top floor, right? Want her to go up there and take a look?
Ferris, you're right. Come on.
The crystal upstairs is controlled by a machine that amplifies its power. The crystal amplification machine suddenly stopped responding. Princess, please take these with you. Receive 5 potions. Ooh. Drink this water to restore your energy. Oh my. Oh my. I mean, it seems like the enemies should be outside. Just based on what I'm looking at. But it's just the same enemies from the first area. That's so weird. Does it have to be over here? Like, there should be a black goblin, white serpent, moldwind, and man-eye wizard. I don't know. Might be on the other floors and just listed in a weird order. We'll go inside and check. Do 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 do. Yeah. See if this. Oh yeah, there they are. I wonder why they were listed, like, before going into the building. It's very strange. This is a consecrated circle. You may rest safely in a tent or cottage or even save your game. Nice. Don't need to do any of that. We can just quick save. The music in there was really cool. Let's listen to it a little bit. What does it sound like in the old ways? Not bad. That's really cool. Dun 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 dun. Like that. That was awesome. Of course. It was the other door. Backtrack, backtrack, backtrack. A white serpent. Do, 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 do. I can see that, yeah. It's very cool. Whoa. The big bird. Love that part. So cool. Stressing the H after a W, something I love to do. Like the white snake. Can be enchanted. I'm just gonna guess that the last chest is behind this boss. We still haven't found the Manai Wizard. Or Many Wizard. However you pronounce it. Oh. There we go, a bunch of mold wind. Apparently they have a 6.25% chance to drop an elixir. That's nice. There's the wizard. Hey, that's a 6.25% chance right there. Hell yeah. Fully recover HP and MP. Okay. He pushed me back.
This guy's not playing around.
Always bet on defense. Breathwing. Breathwing. Think I heard about that guy in Warcraft. Oh god. Oh. Well, that was easy. He's super dead now. No XP or gil. We got a Phoenix down. Makes me feel like we're gonna fight him again. There's a bunch of wizards. Okay. Big fan of the random chance, aka chaos. It means more often than you think. Hey, there we go. Contains staff. Can be two-handed. No. But it cannot be enchanted. I was about to say, well, this sounds like a crystal room, and then it literally said crystal room on the screen. The crystal! It's shattered! Crystal bearer. What the fuck? I am Heidelin, all made one. Fire. Ah! Courage, the essence of flame. Crystal Tower? Water crystal, probably.
Devotion, the essence of water.
Yeah. And then... Is that Earth? Gal Earth.
Hope, the essence of earth.
And you dumb bitch.
Wind. Liwa, the Toa of wind. Sorry, passion, the essence of wind. What was that?
What's happening, Sam?
Feels warm. Are these the crystal's essences?
Well, we connected to all 4 crystals. We don't need to go find them. Give me all the jobs.
Linda.
Oh. King Dragoon.
Father!
Uh-huh.
Listen well. You are the chosen 4, the warriors of light, bearers of the 4 crystals, bearer of the 4 crystal essences. Father, what do you mean? The wind crystal is already shattered. The other 3 crystals are in danger as well. You 4 must protect them. An evil presence is awakening, one that wishes to return everything to darkness. Father! Go forth, warriors of light, and save the crystals. Holy shit! No, Father! What are these? Guess they're pieces of the crystal. Why are they attacking us? They are crystal fragments, and stored within the power of warriors of legend. Jobs: Knight, Monk, Tyrannosaurus, Stegosaurus, Blue Mage, Thief, Black Mage, White Mage.
Not bad.
The crystals, it's lending us its power. I think it's time we got out of here. Time to skedaddle. Lena. Sorry.
Lena.
There should be a warp panel behind the altar that will take us outside.
Well, let's do that. Bro did the Power Ranger reference. I've never watched Power Rangers. I know nothing about it. But I do know when a reference should take place. It's only right. Okay, so let's get out of this area and then start reading up on what all the jobs do. 6 jobs, 6 shards of the crystals. Yeah, man. Such tiny jobs, such tiny crystals. The end! Roll credits! Would you like an explanation about the crystal fragments and the job ability system? Yes. The fragments of the shattered crystal are imbued with the power of legendary warriors. The 4 chosen by the crystals are granted use of those powers in the form of jobs. Can't focus with this bop playing. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh. Set abilities, huh? By assigning jobs, the 4 characters can gain special abilities that correspond to those jobs. Perform level 1 white magic. A character's job and abilities determine the types of armor and weapons he or she can equip. Don't worry, characters automatically equip the best available gear whenever you assign them a new job. Use the configuration menu to change gear manually. By mixing and matching different jobs and abilities, you can create warriors with unique skill sets. Such as a black mage that can use the jump ability, or a knight that can use white magic. Let's take the latter as an example of how to use the job system. First, we'll set our job to that of a white mage. Okay. Much like experience points, as battles are won, you will receive ability points, ABP, so that's what that is. With enough ability points, you'll gain the white mage ability White Magic. Now let's switch jobs to that of a knight, and choose White Magic as the ability. Your equipment will automatically be optimized to the strongest combination. Now you've successfully created a knight who can perform White Magic. Oh. Bye-bye. Look at that, my little chocobo. Well. Okay. Let's read up on the jobs, shall we? Knight. High physical stats and defensive abilities for self/others, but can only perform physical attacks. Command and support abilities are cover, guard, two-handed, equip shield, armor, and sword. Mastery priority high. Okay. Monk. Barehanded, no weapon equipped. And high physical stats, particularly boosting HP. Kick, focus, barehanded, chakra, and counter. Mastery priority medium. Thief. Stealing items from enemies, enhancing exploration and movement speed outside of battle. Find passages, flee, sprint, steal, vigilance, mug, artful dodger. Mastery priority low. It makes me look like Link, though. Then it lists... Well, I'll read them in the order you can see. White Mage. Casting defensive magic that heals allies or removes negative status effects from them. Command support abilities. White Magic. Mastery priority high. Black Mage, casting offensive magic that deals high damage or inflict negative status effects on enemies. Uses black magic, master priority high. Then we have Blue Mage, which I'm very intrigued that we're at the introduction of the Blue Mage. That's cool. I like that. Blue Mage. Learning unique spells from enemies to cast themselves, determining enemy statuses. Check, learning, blue magic, and scan. Mastery priority high. So we're gonna have this man as a blue mage. Probably for the whole game, if I'm understanding this game correctly. Also, is my camera being dumb? Hold on. you go. Looks better, I guess. That looks smoother, right? Hopefully this is smoother than it was a few minutes ago. Okay. So where do we put everyone? Do we just pick which one looks the coolest to determine who does what? Galuf is gonna be my ranger eventually. Because he looks like the Green Arrow, so he's gonna be the... yeah. He's gonna be my ranger eventually. I guess we can start as monk for him. Why not? Looks fun. Yeah. How about we make you our black mage? Black magic level 6. God damn. And then we'll make you our white mage. Oh, I like that with the bangs, I guess. Coming out the front. It looks fun. Nice. There we have it. You learn blue magic by getting hit by spells. So exactly like in 14. Nice. Then I am familiar with how it works. It's good news. Okay. Note, for future bosses, you'll want to master Black Mage and Blue Mage jobs on at least 2 party members before point of no return number 1. That's ominous. Okay, so there's a few guys in here. Although each character has a specific art for each job. Yeah! I really like that too, that they look like they all look very different from each other. His knight form looks a little like Man-at-Arms from He-Man. Been to the magic shop in town yet? Not yet, no. We'll get there. Let's, So, if Bart steals moves as a blue mage, do my other characters learn that blue mage spell as well, or is it just him? Lana Monk looks like Sakura from Naruto. Yeah. And the thief looks like Link. Just him, I think. Okay. So, master Black Mage and Blue Mage jobs on at least 2 party members. This is a remake. This is true. Let me see here. It says, of these, the Knight and Monk will be the most useful in direct combat for now, particularly for their stat boost, while the Thief will allow you to steal items from enemies. Worthwhile ones will be marked in bestiary tables. The Black and White Mages will allow you to use magic once you've bought spells from magic shops, and when you know it, there's one in Tool. And the Blue Mage uniquely acquires spells from enemies by using the Learn command in combat and being hit by specific techniques. So, since you're still in the Wind Shrine, let's get you started there. Black Goblins can teach you Goblin Punch. Mold Winds can teach you Arrow, a Wind-type move. Oh, yeah, familiar with that one. Now is a good time to explain some important aspects of blue magic. Every member of the party will be able to use a given spell once one of them learns. Good remake. Via being hit by the spell as a blue mage. That character doesn't actually have to survive the spell to learn it, and indeed can't in the case of some instant death moves. The battle must be won and not fled for the ability to remain learned. And a character with Blue Mage level 3 can equip Learn as a command, allowing them to continue acquiring blue magic while using other jobs. Oh my. So get the blue mage to 3. Equip learn on other guys. Sick. Oh yeah, I need to actually click learn. But I guess we need XP first, because I can't click anything besides attack. Galuf is almost dead. Just noticed. Leather shoes. So he's a mink. He'll be fine. Surely nobody will use him for a coat. Ta-da. Oh. Ambush! It actually shows you the ABP you get. That's cool. So, oh, it even says how much we need to level the jobs up here on the side. Intriguing. Okay. That's good. ABP 1. So the number listed next to their name in the victory screen is how much ABP they require to level up, then, I'm assuming. Well, he used Goblin Punch. Does this have front and back rows? Good question. Yes. And right now, I wish that we would have used that before she died. Oh yeah, there's a fountain downstairs. What am I doing? Here I am, wasting items. We could have gotten it for free! It's a good thing the start of that song is so good, because we're going to be hearing it a lot. Mastered check! Mastered white magic level 1. I feel good about making our pirate a healer. What's up, Pexi? Oh, the blue mage game? Yeah. Lena mastered black magic level 1. What about our monk? Oh, he needs 15? Damn. So when do I learn how to use learn? Yeah. Maybe I should have Bart's in the back line as well, but I feel like he does fairly decent damage, so... Can you give the knife to the white mage and the rod to the black mage? I could look at it, yeah. I just went with the auto-assign stuff for them. I don't know what the big difference is. Okay, it gives +1 magic. But I don't have any spells. So at this point, I don't know that it matters that much. Since, you know, since they don't have any spells at all yet. Yeah. My first encounter with the idea of Blue Mage was the materia enemy skill in 7. Yeah. Yeah, like the only reason I, the only reason I ever knew anything about Blue Mage is, once again, 14, There's a magic shop in town for spells. Yeah, I'm gonna go there when we learn our 2 moves from the tower. I need a few levels for the Blue Mage, apparently, to even learn. Wait, learn is on permanent? Let me see here. The Blue Mage uniquely acquires spells from enemies by using the learn command in combat and being hit by specific techniques. It reads like it should be a move I need to click. I don't know. FF5 Pixel Remaster Blue Mage. I don't want to see a list of all the spells. It's not what I'm looking for. Learn is passively implied while being Blue Mage? Really? The wiki says learn or learning is a level... Yeah, I mean, the one I... like, it might be passive in the old ones. I don't know if they changed that. But, like, the way I read that makes it sound like it's something I have to click. We'll see. We're almost at level 2. We're like 12 ABP away. We'll see. I do know that we have to see the enemy actually use the spell, though, for me to actually learn it, so... And that's not happening when this, level 2 is a spell learn that you can use on another job. That makes sense. Yep, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Yep. Good point. Okay. So, okay, so, and why am I not? You have to be hit. Like my character specifically? So we need black goblins and moldwinds. Turn everyone to a black mage, you're right. Yep, blue mage. Not black mage. That's my brain auto-correcting there. Okay. We're the blue Batman. Yeah, but I didn't know if it was like specific to one character, like specifically the guy that is blue mage needs to get hit, or if it like counts if one of the party members is hit. The blue man group's origin. Does it pop up and say that I learn it? Or do I just kill them now? Now that we've seen the move. Like, we got hit by it like 4 times, so there we go. Learned Goblin Punch. Yay! And a physical attack that always deals full damage. This is incredibly useful to learn early because of the additional attribute of said attack, dealing 8 times damage if the user and target are the same level. Many boss strategies will make use of this attack by having one or more party members either start the fight at the same level as the boss or race it mid-battle. Okay. The Mold Winds can teach you arrow. Okay, so Mold Winds. Mold Winds. Yeah. But because of the Pixel Remaster changes, we all should have access to Goblin Punch now, right? Yeah. Nice. Sharing is caring and all that. Okay. Show me the Mold Winds. Oh yeah, this is where the Beastmaster is from. I can't wait for the Beastmaster in 14. It's gonna be so goddamn cool. Were there more Mold Winds further up? I don't remember. Let's explore. There we go. Mold Wind. Ta-da. And they use arrow. Critical attack. They do kind of look like the tongue of the Xenomorph. A little bit. There it is. It's a lot of damage. I'm gonna go for one more hit just to be safe. I don't know if it's, you know, I don't know if there's a chance to learn it or if it's guaranteed if you get hit. No clue. I'm gonna go for at least one more hit. Stop! Guaranteed. Let's try it out. Okay, yeah. Looks pretty guaranteed. Deals wind damage, 4 MP. Attacks one enemy with a goblin strength, 0 MP. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, let's get some ranks and get them like the main guy, I guess. Oh, I could get all of my characters to Blue Mage level 2 and have learning equipped on all of them to make this so much easier. I don't know if that's a good plan, but I could do it. Bart's Mastered Learn. Level 2. What? 0 out of 70. It's a lot. Yeah, but it's like I don't have a Beastmaster. So I have to make do with what I got. They'll learn check. Cool. Okay. And from my understanding, that's a somewhat difficult language to learn. There you go. Cool. Let's change them to what we had for them. Yeah, it's all gonna be covered in the thing I have on the side. Don't worry, guys. It's gonna have me well taken care of. We're gonna get all of it. We should have 15 monsters. Yeah. And according to Steam, we should have... does it list my total? Nope, doesn't list number of chests found. Okay, that's not helpful. Okay. I'm just, you know, going to Sumer fine. Here we go. He's gonna go back to the inn. I'm thinking... I'm thinking... because they told me to have at least 2 characters that master Black Mage and Blue Mage, right? So, I'm thinking... get the oh-so-obvious siblings to do Black Mage. And Bartz and Galuf will do Blue Mage. I think is the plan. Torna Canal. Let's go there. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Not what I wanted to do. Oh. Oh. It's a giant gate. The canal gate is locked. Okay. You have to go back to Tool. Further north. What do you mean further north? Like further north in town? As far north as I can go. Okay.
Oh, Princess Lena.
Zoc, it's good to see you.
You too. It's been a long time.
Zoc, I have a favor to ask. We need to pass through the Torna Canal so we can reach walls.
I'm afraid it's much too dangerous. Ever since the wind crystal was destroyed, a foul beast has made the canal its lair. Moreover, I I seem to have lost the key to the canal somewhere. I'm sorry I can't help you with the key. Still, since you've come all this way, won't you at least stay the night? Yay! Wonderful, I'll show you to your rooms.
Okay. Surely nothing will go wrong.
Play the Digimon World music.
Well,
The crystals, now that I think of it, they're the reason Dad...
actual backstory? He had parents! A dad with a mustache. The crystals must be protected at any cost. Listen, Stella. If anything should happen to me, never tell Bart about the crystals. They shouldn't be his burden to bear.
Oh, darling, please don't say things like that.
He's awake and listening.
Father, I'll protect the crystals, I promise. What's the matter, Barts? Nothing, I was just reminded of my folks. They died a while back, though. Here, take it.
Huh? Take what?
The key to the canal. With it, you could open the gate and travel to walls. I was worried for Lena's safety, so I hid the key. Please take care of her.
And then he disappeared into the night? Like, what? What are we doing, sir? Oh.
Princess, please take care of yourself. Have a safe journey.
Okay. Well then. Back to the canal we go. Oh. Man, sorry lads, I'm leaving you laggards behind.
Captain, but why? You know we'd follow you to the ends of the earth.
I know, and I thank you for it, but not this time.
Captain!
This smells of a long journey. While I'm gone, I need you louds to guard the hideout, see? We can't let anyone raid our booty.
But Captain...
Please.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh. When did you back, Captain? Godspeed. It's about to go into farm, but just saw a tree get hit by lightning? I'll wait. Yeah, that would make me pause too. Holy shit. Stay safe, man. Anything new? No? We did pick up cure. Good. Wow. Return to the cave, leading to the pirates' hideouts. Sure. Don't want to set a new record for the amount of times a human was hit by lightning and survived. It's not something I would like to to what's the word? You know, to test my chances at. I wouldn't. No rain, by the way. It's currently 10 p.m. and it's 27 degrees, literally cooking. I'm more of a single digit degrees man. Damn. And and lightning struck during this? That's wild. So Lena's magic leaning, okay. Seen the guy got hit by lightning 11 times. The guy's a crying fit every time it rains. For good reason, I think. Lena, what's wrong? The wind crystal is shattered. Yes, where were you an hour ago when we saw this? Right now, the wind is only slowed. Look at that. Is this Charlie in the music? Is this Charlian music? Hold on. Is this Charlian music? Wait a second. Why do I recognize that song, and why is it not in my list of music in this? That is music in Final Fantasy games. That is in Final Fantasy 14. It's the in song in the city. Really? Is it the Charlian Inn? What is the name of this song? Surely YouTube is gonna ding the video, so I might get an answer in post. Charlian in music. Ink long dry. Yeah, no, that's a remix of that. Okay, this is just another proof that Google AI is dog shit. The day will come. There it is. So apparently this is in my playlist, but where? Oh, it was literally right underneath the song that I clicked. Okay, well there you go. Well, that's the first one we encountered then. Yeah, it's the night theme.
Do, 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 do.
That's fun. This version makes it sound more like a Persona song, though, which is cool with me.
Soon it will stop blowing completely. In a few years, the air will grow stagnant, and the birds won't have any place to fly.
Yeah, but think of all the cool things we can do during the limited time we're destroying the planet, though.
Father said that we have to protect the 3 remaining crystals.
Three crystals?
Yes, the crystals of fire, water, and earth.
Man, he has not been paying attention, has he? If those were lost too, then what?
At first, nothing would happen, but after a while, it would be like a reverse Final Fantasy XIV. Because there, every element was introduced slowly, with a new, basically cataclysm. I don't remember the actual word, but a new cataclysm would introduce the elements to the world, creating more stuff. But here would take it away, the opposite. But it wouldn't be very long before the earth began to decay. The seas would grow dirty, the rivers cease to flow, fires would lose their heat, and the world would turn dark and cold. It really would become an unlivable place.
What was your voice? Oh yeah, you were a dumpster wizard. That was it.
Hey guys, we've got to protect the crystals.
Huh, did something trigger any of your memories?
Nope, it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna help.
I think I know what's going on. No! No! I don't want to be right. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it. Shit.
Well, say, well settled, man. I'm coming along too. Besides, we still have to find Lena's father.
King Tycoon, but he disappeared into thin air.
He still lives, see? I feel it in my bones. Never for a moment believe otherwise.
Bart, will you come with us? Until now, it's just along for the ride, but things changed.
The crystal shard,
we were given power to protect the world. The power of the wind crystal. That's it. I'm in. But we've got some crystals. Oh, we've got some crystals to save. No buts.
Sure enough, let's be off.
Oliver Queen, step down from there. Is Kingdom Hearts included? Not right now. Maybe one day. But for the playthrough I'm doing right now, I'm not going to be doing Kingdom Hearts for, you know, for the moment. But, you know, I'm going through these fairly quickly, in my opinion. I am going to run out of games. So, like, I'm absolutely down to play them. But after.
Bart, where in tarnation did you get the key?
Does it matter? Let's get going.
And it does matter.
Like, we know, because we saw it. But, you know, if you want them to trust you, you should probably complete. You could also do the Dragon Quest series. I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna rule out anything, really. We'll see.
Goblin Punch!
What does Thunder look like? Okay. Fairly straightforward, but yeah, that works. Squidman. Yeah, no, I'm definitely open to do Kingdom Hearts. Maybe not all of them, but, you know. Some of them. At least 1 and 2, right? Like, I'm using streaming as a reason for me to play through games that I wouldn't normally take the time to play through normally. Which has worked out great. I think everything I've played so far I've enjoyed. Which is fun, you know? That's a good feeling to have. So, no complaints there. Ability. I'm just gonna equip Learn so that I don't forget in case I want to pick another job. Let me see here. Oh right, we were supposed to go back to the pirates' hideout. Can you put blue magic on the white mage so they have offensive spells too? It should work like that, yeah. That should be doable. Oh. Da, 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 da. Okay, Pirate's Cavern.
Where are you?
Sorry, where are ya? Oh. Blue magic as a command is unlocked when you reach level 3 as a blue mage. There you go. Pirate hideouts. Well, that's difficult. Okay. Do I go from the other side? Maybe. They're remastering Dragon Quests. That'd be interesting. I know nothing really about Dragon Quest. Besides that is what... those look like Boko's footprints. Don't tell me he tried to go after us. Boko, no! Yeah, the only thing I do know is that Yoshi P worked on Dragon Quest before doing 14. That's all I know. And the dude, the hero or whatever, was in Smash. Bite the blue mage, damn you! Bite the blue mage! Man. I'm gonna have to turn them all into blue mages. So Galuf is just hitting twice now. That's kind of sick. Yep. Everybody blue mage. bats? Come on, bat. There we go. We got it. Hit by vampiric shit. Learn vampire. Return to pirate's hideout. You can fight a steel bat and learn vampire. Very useful healing spell for the early game. In the pirate's hideout, you'll find a now skull-shaped button in the cavern that once docked the ship. It's nice that they're getting their time to shine, though. It's always nice. Yeah, this is a problem I'm not gonna have to solve for a very long time. So when the day finally comes, we will we will have a discussion on where to start with Dragon Quest for sure. We gotta do it right. I find the FF titles before the merge were better. The later ones I moved away from, 12 being the last one I actually beat. That seems to be that seems to be the pattern, as far as I understand, for a lot of people. That like 10, 12 is where people, like most old fans, you know, fell off. Where they lost them. The only Final Fantasy game I've not 100%ed is 13-2, and I hate it. That also seems to be a popular opinion, yeah. I can't wait to find out why people hate him so much. Okay. Where do we go now? Oh, thanks. Ether. 300 gil. Da 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 da. Boko! Boko! Oh, he's been hurt. Bilbo Baggins, we found him zonked out in the cave. We brought him back here. He'll be fine now that he's in my capable hands.
Please, if you can help him.
Leave everything to me.
Boko, get better soon, buddy. I'm a pirate, but I still get seasick. Should probably look into another job.
$13.2 is great. I hate the fact I didn't 100% it. Unexpected. Okay.
Captain, I love you.
Well, there you go. Man's got a crush on his boss. Last FF I played and finished was 12 as well. Not counting FF7 Remake, I played and finished on the PS4. Aren't there 4 chests? There is only 3. Okay, so I'm looking for nothing. I'm looking for something that doesn't exist. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I want, like, I'm the type of person that wants to know, and I know I've said this a lot, but like, just to reiterate on it, because I'm the type of person that basically I want no spoilers for anything, if at all possible. Which I know is difficult when you open your playthrough up to, you know, people you don't know to watch and comment on. I think it's worth the risk because I think this is very fun. But it leads to me having to repeat, you know, the don't spoil stuff like all the time, which, you know, is not fun for me or you. But I do like playing something and know nothing about it. Just going in completely blind. Or, in the case here, have the, like, basically the 100% collection guide thing up on the side so that I can choose myself what I know and what I don't, you know? But, I mean, it's such a, you know, personal taste type of thing. But that's the way I work, at least. So yeah, I appreciate you holding back. That's super good. I never finished a game other than Marvel's... I never 100% finished a game other than Marvel's Spider-Man PS4 and Into the Breach on PC. Oh. I don't think I got the 100% on Spider-Man because... it required... well, I did get the Platinum, I think, but they added, like, DLC trophies that you had to do New Game Plus, and then on a higher difficulty, so I don't have those two. Oh, and the original Spyro the Dragon on PlayStation? Hell yeah. Play that so much at my friend's place. Same friend that I thought I had Digimon World right here on the desk still. Same friend that had Digimon World and Looney Tunes Racing and Muppets Race Mania and Tekken 3. We had a lot of good games there. We played so many good games. Oh man, I hated Spyro. Flying through this, it was a fine game, but flying through those rings was as bad as the N64 Superman. No. I'm all for having a personal take on something like that, but we could not go around comparing Spyro to Superman 64. Hell no. Most people dunk on 13. 13 was great for me, so I like 13 too. 13-3 was just a coup de grace for the series if you didn't enjoy this series, though. Oh. PS4 Spider-Man had to return because a quest broke and the radio beacon sank into the ground mesh. Is either start over or give up, so I gave up and got my money back. I mean, fair. Everyone was so scared of the pirates, but they didn't try to attack a ship even once. Yeah, now they're gone and you're sad, right? Because all the dangerous boys are gone. Sad times. You need to sleep. Okay, now onto the Torna Canal itself. There's no treasure chests. just the one straight path to follow to the end. There's 2 enemies you can only encounter here. Get them added immediately. Noted. I think we did get both, right? 191 and 192. It's not a great sound. Yeah. Shocker! Soccer. I mean, Octo Kraken. Yeah. We got both of them. Into the Breach is no longer 100% apparently because they added stuff to it since I 100%ed it. I don't like it when they do that. I don't know. I see why they do it because it brings a lot of people back to play their games when the new update comes out. But I genuinely don't like it when they like add more achievements or trophies in a patch. I don't know. It's a very personal thing, I think. So I know people that love that shit. Holy shit, Galuf. For Spyro PS1, if you turn your controller upside down, you could fly better as it was double inverted. That's interesting. I don't have a PS1, but if I did, I would try that. Sounds fun. I am on the hunt for a PS2. That is something, like, I want to... They have a lot of, like, retro, like, events. Basically where people put up stalls and sell retro stuff. Happens all the time around here. Or around here. In the... in the country. I should say. Oh! So, yeah, I will most likely pick up a PS2 fairly soon. Mainly to play Lord of the Rings Return of the King co-op with my friends. Hey, what's that? Oh no, the monster of the canal! Thundering Tycoon, see? The rudder's not responding. You'd better figure something out fast, because we're getting sucked in. Still have your PS2? I never owned one. I was an Xbox kid. My friends all had the PS2s. Here we go. Hold on, Sildra! Sildra, what's wrong? Look alive, something's coming! It's the Grim Reaper from Persona. Why is he in the water? What if we meet Davy Jones right now and have a ship fight? Carlabos. Sir, that's straight up a crawfish. I'm just going to assume that Goblin Punch is good here. I was wrong. I like the symbol work they're doing there. That's cool. What about Vampire? Not great. Aha! AoE heal. Hell yeah. Play that organ! A tent. That's okay. Wait, that was Sildra? Sildra! I thought that was... Okay.
I'm sure she's okay. She's a fighter, and you know it. Sildra! Let me go, say, unhand me, Sildra! Yikes. Well, R.I.P. Sildra. I thought the creature head coming out of the water was the giant water creature they were talking about, but you know, the water creature might have been the crawfish, actually. How's Ferris? As well as can be expected. We should leave him be. The ship is just drifting with the current. Wonder where we'll end up. Ferris, Sildra is... Surely Sildra is still out there, alive, somewhere. Yeah, just like Boko. Sildra will be fine. Sildra somehow ended up in 14. I still have my PS2. The Ethernet port is a nice hollow hide spot. That's awesome. Oh, you had the OG fat PS3? Yeah, we had one of those. I don't remember what happened. I don't remember if it's broke or why, but we got a slim later, I remember. I don't remember if it broke or not, but I do remember playing like Looney Tunes Racing and Muppets Race Mania on that PS3, if memory is correct. You know how that can be sometimes. But I have a feeling I played those on that because I remember playing those games here, and I've never owned a PS1, so I'm assuming that is how I played those at home. Entertainment box. Here's another place all Nintendo games cartridges too. That's wild. Retrocon is the one I used to have. Goblin Punch does times 8 damage when the target level equals the caster level. What happens if they're lower level or higher level then? Does it just do regular ass damage? Like, do they have to be the same level? Slightly dodgy part is you can put ROMs on them via USB drive. Somehow Sildra returned. Don't remind me of that pure cinematic line. Holy shit. The disc player on my fat PS3 broke. Oof. Where are we? The graveyard of the sea. Gathering place for abandoned and scuttled ships. Ships? Ships. And a nest for the undead. Brr! All the more reason to hot-footed out of here. I've seen many adventurer enter, none return. Hey, drums. Hey, drums. Calcruthal? Excuse me, what? So is kick AoE in this as well? Okay, not bad.
Where are we going? Ugh. All of which are missable, so get them now. Okay. Crystal snail? Oh! Oh yeah, I can kind of see it. Huh. Barehanded. My dude. Wait, does that mean that he's even stronger? Gain the same attack power as monks when unarmed. Okay. So he can go unarmed for any job now. Ooh. Oh, we could go down there? Hold on. The name could also be a deformation. Cal. Another name for calcium hypochlorite to disinfect water. How does it feel to almost be done with the pixel era of Final Fantasy games? Kind of sad, not gonna lie. Like, I've really enjoyed the pixel games a lot. And the one I like genuinely love and have loved for most of my life, even though I didn't really understood much of the story as a kid. We haven't even played yet. So that's kind of sick. And I am considering replaying these on the PlayStation.
Just for the trophies.
I might, like, genuinely go back and replay these very soon after, just for the hell of it, because I've enjoyed them so much. Oh, is that what they... Okay. What the shit? Okay. After walking onto the long plank to the right of the ship, you start on, head down to the bottom rock at the end. Interacting with this will let you jump across them. Okay. Yeah, it was literally the next thing. Flail. Oh, I love a flail. Ooh. I love a flail. It's the weapon I'm hoping for the next 14 tank. I think we're gonna get spear and shield, but I'm hoping for a flail. And the reason I'm thinking we're getting spear and shield, for those of you that do play 14, is because Estinian, our local Dragoon, is the only party member that hasn't actually changed job since he was introduced. So, if you're gonna give him a new job, he's still gonna be wielding a lance-esque item. So, spear and shield. It's my theory for the moment. In the first wreck, partially submerged, you come across after this. After heading up from the branching path, you'll find a treasure chest containing a tent inside a small room. Six is the only 10 out of 10 of the pixels, sadly, but it's my favorite game out of the first 6. 5 is second. Yeah, we'll see. I think, unfortunately, I knew so much about the story of 4 that it didn't really impact me the way I was hoping to. That said, though, I still think it's like at least 8 out of 10. I feel like they'll allow Estinian to change eventually. The only way I would see them changing it is if, you know, they gave him a spear and a shield. That's the only way I could see them changing it. I don't think he's ever gonna pick another weapon type up, though. If tactics was labeled as a pixel era, the tactics would be 1. In the first wrecked, partially submerged ship you come across after heading up for a bunch of path, you find a treasure chest containing a tent inside a small room. This is before I go inside. Have you tried healing the skeletons? Not in this, no, but I know it does damage. At least it did in the other games. I'm just autoing combat right now. Any blue spells? Flail, a good weapon for any mages you're using. Interesting. What a lie! There you go. So... Huh. In the first wrecked ship, you come across... In the ship, okay. You'll find a treasure chest containing a tent inside a small room. So it is in here. Okay. There's no room here. Guess we keep going. Oh. Literally right there. Then how do we... Right, I am having a hard time reading the map in this, to be completely fair. Do we have to go this way? We'll get soaked. What, are you gonna melt or something? Come on! Underwater? What? What was that word? Underwater. Underwater? We're on the Titanic right now. Uh-huh. Contained a potion. Okay. Am I going the right way, which I don't want to go? I want to go the wrong way and find all the stuff. There you go. An undead husk. Now we just need to find the mind flusher. Black Magic 3.
I think they'll have to invent an advanced Dragoon class for Estinian due to Lori's lock with the dragon.
I mean, the way they do things in 14, I think he can still be, you know, I don't want to say too much because, you know, there's people in here that don't know about any of this stuff. So what I am going to say, though, is that I think he could just, you know, pick up a different... I think he could just put down the weapon and pick up a different job and still have that lore to him. If you know what I mean. Like, I don't think... If the new... You know... The only reason the only way I could see it happening is if the new job has a lance or like a spear. That's the only way I could see it happening, because then you could still have him looking like a dragoon, but he is actually like using a spear and a shield, you know, as a new job type thing. That's the only way I can see them do it. I'm not like, you know, Estinian is gonna, I don't know, use a two-handed hammer or something. I don't think that's happening. Phoenix down. Below deck on this ship, beneath the water, you find the treasure chest marked the skull. Up the stairs to the north of the previous chest, you'll find a... Okay. So this is the one we just... Yeah, it is very similar to that. The Dragoons are like an elite anti-dragon army, basically, in 14. Oh, there you go. Because the nation that has Dragoons has been in a like centuries, doesn't even really cover it. A really, really long war against the dragons, basically. But yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff surrounding all this that I can't go into detail on. And I don't want to go into detail on because it's too much. You find... Okay. Ba-da-da-da. But honestly, Pexi, the one I want to pick up the new tank job is Hoary Boulder. That's the one I really want. And for anyone who's unfamiliar, Hoary Boulder is basically a C-team character that doesn't really matter to the story, he's just kind of there. I'm soaked. Yow! There's a fish in my shorts. This room seems safe enough. Let's take a rest. Maybe spear and net? That'd be really funny. I'm gonna change you to some dry clothes. No peeking. Yeah. Did he light a rope on fire? Okay, time to get dry. I'm fine, like they're saying.
Don't worry about me. Are you crazy, boy? You'll catch pneumonia in those wet things.
Well, we don't have a main tank trust at the moment, so maybe. Yeah. I know, Kryle. Well, we do have a main tank trust. Because he can be every role, and when he tanks, he's a paladin. So we do have a main tank. I was about to be like, yeah, you're right, but then I'm like, oh yeah. But he's not real. Damn. The entire 14 fandom in shambles. What?
Hey, what are you doing? See, get away. Don't touch me.
Oh, we force him to change his clothes? He cast fire. What's all that commotion? Lena,
Oh, my stars and comets. He's a woman.
I was wondering. Specifically because of that one part. It was like, I have a crush on the captain. But I'm like, they're not. Like, unless they've rewritten the script, they're not gonna have, like, an implied gay romance in a Japanese game from 1992. That's not gonna happen. Right? Gasp, he's a her! Okay, so they're sisters. This is my assumption now. So here's the thing, right? I'm so like, I don't know anything about this. This is just me theorizing. I'm so certain that these two are siblings, just because they both have as far as I can tell, the only characters so far that have these wacky hairstyles, these very fun, colorful hairstyles, and they have identical looking amulets. So something ties them together. Not sure what, but I'm going to assume at this point that it is siblings. Question is why and how, though. The thing I think I figured out is not related to that, really. It's something else. I will tell you when the moment comes. Because it's infuriating.
So what if I am, see? Got a problem with that?
Of course not, but why were you trying to hide it? I'm not gonna change the voice.
When I was just a lass, a pirate band took me in, see? I've been one of them ever since.
Yes, so?
Well, would you want to be the only girl on a ship full of pirates?
Elizabeth Swan?
But is it love, actually?
Oh, I thought from the start you were awfully pretty for a man. Are you saying men are ugly, Galif? Is that what you're saying? Damn.
Anyhow, see, make fun of me for being a woman and I'll shiver your timbers, but good.
Okay, the voice fits. Whatever you say.
That's right, see, now I'm turning in, and you louds and best do the same.
Dum, 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 dum.
Ah, slept like a log, right inside, dollars. Time's a wasting.
Bro fell out of bed. He's 45 years old. He's gonna die from that.
Hey, old man, see, that's enough lollygagging from the likes of you. On your feet, let's go.
Her tone still smacks of machismo to me. No point in trying to change her. Ferris is who she is. That's for certain. Hell yeah. We're not judging here. It's like Cloud and Sephiroth, the brothers. Hey. They could be. You don't know. Let me see here. 3 more chests. Ooh. Don't mind if I edit your redo. We are level 3 on a few of these guys. Cool. Not bad. Gallif is 60? Nah, he's 42 and a half. It's a Japanese game. They called him old man. He's 35 tops. That was one of my favorite things about Sid in 14. Because they're like, they keep calling him old and shit in the base game. And then you find out he's like 27. It's heartbreaking. You're like, I'm way older than this. Oh god. Another map of the secret shape. So many of those. The penultimate ship, reached by heading up and to the right after a cutscene, has a world map lying on the floor. Wait. Reach by heading up and to the right after a cutscene. So, yeah, over here. Ah! I just turned 37 last month. Damn, dude. They'd call you grandpa in this game. I always say if you want to see if you're old, fall down in public. If everyone laughs, you're still young. If they run to help you, you're old. That's rough. Past the boat scene? Yeah. Just happened. Like, it ended like a minute ago. 2, 3 minutes ago. Obtain world map. Oh, yeah. I can kind of see that, yeah. By the way, what did you mean in 4, by the way, when you looked at the world map there? And you were like, see what the map is? I still have no clue what the hell you meant. 8 out of 8. A character is called Grandpa in 9. I'm 8 years older than he is. I'm 41. Map of the world. Oh, hey, look at that. Is there nothing to... Well, there's one monster we haven't seen yet. Why have we not met this last thing? The Mind Flasher. Oh. Yeah, I did not see that at all. Let me see what the 4 world map looked like. Yeah, I know, Drek. I know. I'm just autoing because it goes by really fast. So I don't have to waste MP because we're still doing fine. Mind Flusher. There we go. Last guy. Final guy. So it's just the northwestern part looking like Ifrit, not the entire map then, looking like the other... I was about to call them primals. So goddamn 14-brained. Summons. Yeah. At the last ship, you'll open a chest. Oh. Oh, I see. There you go. All the chests. Let's double check that we have all 4 enemies. 12 to 15. Yeah, looks good. Skeletor. Kukulkan, Undead Husk, and Mind Flusher. Ah, okay. I like the green-skinned Longhorn Ifrit from 6. It's a pretty good one. I think my favorite Ifrit is from 16. It's such a badass design. One of my least favorites is probably the one from 14. I think Ifrit looks absolute dog shit in 14. Skeleton. Okay. Go ahead and jump. Something's fishy about this place. And it ain't the smell of cod. Stella. Oh, is that his mom? Bart, come closer. Mom? Break out of it. Come here, my cherub. Father. Lena. Ah. Not siblings, huh? Grandpa, let's play. What is happening to me? Who is that? I just can't remember. Oh, well, they're dead. We lost, everybody. The Dementors got them. Ah. Let us eat your soul, become one of us. Never, demon. Oh, I didn't expect any of you to escape the effects of my magic. Greetings, I'm Siren. I'm afraid your companions' souls will be quite operational when your friends arrive. That's not how that goes. Your companions' souls now belong to me. Still, I'm feeling generous. I could be convinced to spare yours if you ran home quietly. I think I would abandon... You think I would abandon these kids? Fat chance, missy! Would you risk your life for these people? Why would you risk your life for these people?
Because they're my friends. Don't be fooled by her trickery. Open your eyes.
Oh, that is actually what he's doing. Okay. Galuf hit 2 women that day and was subsequently cancelled by Twitter. Whoop. Bart snaps out of it. Lena comes to her senses. Ferris leaves her trance. That's okay. Phrasing? I don't know. That almost feels intentional. I don't know.
Galuf. Uh-oh, here it comes.
Shit, dude. Destroyer. Are we the same level? Let's find out. Nope. Dude, have you seen 16 Titan? Holy shit. It's a lot of damage. Oh, hell yeah. Bart's mastered blue magic! Yay!
A bronze shield.
Galuf, you saved us. I owe you my life.
Hey, don't sweat it.
Oh, you're blushing.
Doing nothing of the sort.
Can't wait for that scene. Fun fact: the guy who plays it's Titus, right? I know it's properly pronounced Titus, but I refuse. Titus is the one who does the laugh, right? He went on to... well, he's voiced a ton of characters. It's James Arnold Taylor. But he plays animated Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Clone Wars, among a ton of other characters. So good. 16 Titan looks like Nemesis. Yeah. Yeah. I can kind of see that, yeah. I don't know, I think the 16 summons look incredible. But I do see what you mean with the Nemesis comparison. I think he looks, like, incredible. I love the layering around the face. Like, it's like he has a giant collar. Look at this. I love the, like, armoring around the head. I think it looks dope. Though I'm a huge fan of, like, creepy creature design and shit like that, so that's probably why I like that so much. Titus's voice is also Ratchet and Ratchet and Clank. This is true, yeah. That's a better pick than I saw. There are some weird ones, but there are some great ones too. Here's like a full body image of 16 Titan. Reminds me of Deathwing. I can see that, yeah. For sure. Check 15 Titan. Okay. I have seen most of these at some point. I like some parts of 15 Titan. Some. I think the 16 one clears, though. To be completely honest with you. The first image I saw of this guy... This image did not do this man any favors. This was the first image I saw of him when I googled him. The proportions are not doing him any justice. It looks wacky as hell. Huh. Oh, Riku's Tera strong. Okay. Yeah, she's Harley Quinn. Why are there so many images of 15 Titan with stuff indicating his feet? It's like some real like YouTube thumbnail stuff going on here. Like this is one of the that's one of the images I saw when I googled Titan. He's like 50 times bigger than 16 Titan. Is that possible? The one in 16 is huge. It is funny, though, coming from 14, because most of the summons in 14, like, the classic summons, I think look absolute dog shit. This is Titan in 14. I don't like the way this guy looks. I think he looks bad. Like, it's an interesting idea for Titan, but I don't like it. Like, I think it leaves a lot to be desired, personally. And Ifrit, I think, just looks... I don't know. He looks weak to me, I don't know. Like, the scene itself does a lot for Ifrit in 14, the way he appears. But just the design in general, I think, for Ifrit is very weak. Like, I think Ifrit is just a little too... Like, he's too skinny. They went too close to the xenomorph design with him, in my opinion. I don't think it works, personally. There's some good ideas in here, but I just, you know, I just don't love it. I don't like 14 Titan or Ifrit. Yeah, same. I think they're weak. Mom, is that you? Toss some wings on it and call it a dragon. Yeah. Like, their other primals, way better. But those two specifically, like, Garuda's good. Shiva's great. Leviathan is okay. Ramu is peak. Like, you can't do a bad Ramu, you know? He's just always gonna be peak. Absolutely peak every time. Here's Ramu. He's perfect. No notes. Plus, he has the best voice acting in the entire base game. Like, why do you come here, children of man? Before me, the god of the lord of the living, Ramu. He's so good. It's perfect. Ramu's stale in this. Ramu probably has a fat chocobo hiding his beard. Don't sell me on him more. Just making him sound better. Garuda in 15 is 14 on steroids. Let me see. Garuda. Oh, I still have 14 written. Hold on. 15 Garuda. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this one is in 14. If I remember correctly. I think we fight the 15 Garuda and the 15 crossover events. I think. It's been a while, but I think that's a thing. I do know we fight the 16 Ifrit and the 16 crossover. Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember the first Garuda, yeah. It's been one of the best parts about doing this. Like, I get to go back and see when all these dumb things were introduced. So good. Looks like a harpy lady. Yup. In 14, like, the main 3 summons that you fight is Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda. Those are, like, the main 3. Like, the base game revolves around those 3. 14 and 15 uses the same engine. Ooh. Poor 15. Apparently Garuda in 15 is specifically from 14. How does that work? FFXIV, FF15 event boss. I feel like we fight that Garuda, but am I? It's like I know Noctis is in 14 during that event. I have his car. I don't remember. It's been so long. It's weird that Garuda wasn't a summon monster until 11. Yeah, that surprised me too when I found out about that. I was like, because the way I started with 14, blah, 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 like I've said a million times, you know. Can't stop repeating myself. So having that be the setup, right, with Ifrit, Titan, Garuda being like the main 3, I was very surprised to find out that she's not really, you know, featured much at all in the earlier ones besides being a boss. $15 looks absolutely stunning because it has no online. Yeah, but can you imagine what the back end looks like? You play Noctis and fight Garuda. Ah, okay. So that was it. I don't even remember playing as Noctis. I just remember meeting him, stealing his car. Oh, hell yeah. As I was just Googling FF14, FF15 event boss, this popped up. Look at that shit. It's beautiful. I can't wait to meet the guy in the middle in another game. Have the actual Warrior of Light armor. You have the Magitech armor. And Gilgamesh. That's some good shit right there. Poor Gilgamesh. Ugh. He has a full DLC in Stranger in Paradise. That's awesome. I'm going to assume they don't call him Greg in Stranger in Paradise. Did we get the bestiary? We did. Wow. Disgusting. Yay. Oh. That sounds mindfucky. Okay. Let us see. We should have 23 monsters. Yes, indeed we do. Okay. Moving down to the western coast of this continent toward Carwin. Well, that's not. We don't. Yeah, we don't want this. Where's my boat? Do I not have a boat? A tattoo? R2! Damn, Galuf. Bro's a demon. There's probably nothing down here. Yep. So we're out of a boat. Or out of boats in general. Gatling? Hell no. There we go. A little quaint town. What level am I? 10, okay. So I'm over leveled for one of the creatures here. Unfortunate. There's a lot of clapping going on. What, you came from the ship graveyard? You're not ghosts, are you? Ghost! Raggy!
What can I do for you?
I'm always gonna read that in Griswold's voice from Diablo 1. Ain't no changing that. I am really curious about Stranger Paradise, to be fair. It's Thursday tomorrow, PoE 2 soon. Yeah, I mean, it just turned into Wednesday 30 minutes ago. Wait, no, tomorrow's Wednesday for you. Aren't you in the UK? You're a day ahead. Somehow. Uh, 10 gil. Yes, please. Dude, I can't wait for League start for PoE. It's gonna be so good. That's my whole weekend. Never mind, my clock is showing my alarm as the time. I was about to say, like, because for me, it turned into Wednesday 34 minutes ago. But, like, I was like, hold on a second. Just, like, a few hours ago, we were talking about the weather and, like, you mentioned what time it was at your place, and Dax mentioned, like, what time it is in, like, Central Europe, summertime thing. And you were 1 hour ahead of that. Or behind, I guess. Yeah. So like, hold on. Either you're a time traveler or something is up.
Most of the wind drakes were killed in the war 50 years ago. The one in Tycoon is the last of its kind.
The purple flower that bloom on North Mountain are poisonous. It's good to know.
What can I do, Maria?
Copper armor that turns greenish with age. Hey, look at that. Cotton robe. My alarm is 1 a.m., so my date/day has been overwritten. Well, as you do, I guess. Can't say it's ever happened to me, but I can see how it happens. There we go. Very nice. Nice. We should... Oh, magic. Hell yeah. Sleep, silence, protect. And then we go. Did you enjoy the story of 1? Yeah, I did. I know it's related in some way. You're up before then? That's good. Like, even when I work nights, I feel like that's a little late. If I'm going to be judging, you know. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with action combat. That's whatever. It's too hot to sleep comfortably. That makes sense, yeah. Can have Maiden's Kiss stolen. Come down. There you are. So do you actually hit? Because this reads like you don't do anything. You just run. So he's dead. 20. So I guess we gotta keep that one in mind to come back and force him to do moves later on. Oh, never. Oh, okay. Never mind. I misunderstood. So the... Yeah. Okay. So when it says Maiden's Kiss can be stolen, it means the item. It's not a move I have to learn as a blue mage. Never mind. Never mind. I read into that completely incorrectly. Let me see here. We have a lot of things in the town. The clapping is so funny. Are you 100%ing every game in order? I am 100%ing at least the Pixel remasters. Then we'll see about the other ones. But so far, I have 100%ed 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't think I'm gonna keep doing that, but, you know, if the written guide is good, then I'll keep doing it. But otherwise, then no. So you'll be dead after 10. Town pub as another piano. Well, well. Piano. Will he be better? Okay. The metronome wasn't helping him much, but he's getting better. The Joker was in there?
I hear tell there's a dragon grass up on North Mountain. But there's poison grass there too, choking it out.
Okay. I didn't pick up on a single word he said, but yeah, sure. Why not?
Yee-hoo!
7 is rough, a lot of permanently missable stuff. Well, I have the old 2013 Steam version that has different achievements. So it has less missable stuff. So I might do that one. But again, I have the thing on the side here that tells me about all the missable and hidden stuff. So odds are I can do it. While you're in the pub, god damn it. Switch lead party member to the thief job and look for a secret passage on the left wall. That's fun. Oh, he's fast. Oh, you just see hidden shit? Damn. He's fast as well, holy hell. Gil! Outside of the pub. Walk down toward the end of a pier. Underneath a sort of balcony that has a column of crates, yeah? Ah, a frost rod. This will be an extremely useful option to have available in a few upcoming boss battles, particularly since you can't buy them in stores yet. Oh, strengthens ice magic. There's a row of barrels at the center of town. Yeah. The second barrel from the left contains an antidote. There you go. There's a fourth hidden item here, but we won't be able to pick it up for a while yet. Okay. Break my heart, why don't you? Now you have more gil and plenty of stuff to sell. Though please hang on to the frost rod for your own sake. Let's go shopping! This is where the game will start showing its technical side with the inventory items, as most armor and weaponry can only be wielded by certain jobs, yeah? Let's run down the list. You can decide what you want to buy. Well, I've bought all of it. I have 2 of every item at least, so... we bought 2 cotton robes, right? Yeah. I'm not got the platinum on 9, never did the skipping rope. Is that the one that people hate? Like the absolute dog shit minigame, or is that another one? I hated that mechanic in 8. Why punish people for grinding levels? It's a good question. A lot of games do that nowadays, I feel, with all the scaling and shit. I don't like scaling in games. Like, at least not level scaling. I don't like. Because I want to be able to go back to an old area and absolutely shit on those enemies, you know? I don't like that. Diablo 4 does that. I don't like it. Yeah. Not a fan. 25. I think 8 started that crap. Ugh. Scaling makes it sound fair. Clever bastards, picked a good name. In 8, you literally hit a wall. As intended. Suggest filling out your magic inventory with whatever spells you didn't have. Gold needles. What's this? Talk to a green-haired woman south of the stairs outside the pub. Lizards and creatures that hibernate can't stand the cold. Is that a kid or the green-haired woman? There she is. The Kingdom of Walls is south of here, beyond the sea. They use a machine to amplify the power of the water crystal. We must stop it! How can we get to Walls? It's a quick trip by sea, but since the wind slowed, there aren't any ships sailing. We haven't got Sildra either. Fairies, I'm sorry. Arts, have you any ideas? What if we went back and got Boko and put a floating device around him and we ride Boko, the chocobo, across the sea? No ships, we can't go by sea. Airships, if we fly them. We can't go by land or sea, then... Is there a Sid in this town? Talk to a green-haired woman south of the stairs, which will spawn another green-haired woman directly outside the pub. Yup. My husband claims he saw a wind drake flying to North Mountain. Everyone says it's hogwash. Really? Thought that was in Scotland. Really now, wind drakes. But then he got all nettled, and now he's having himself a sulk upstairs in the pub. I don't know what to do with him. 8 doesn't play games. It goes from, okay, this is fun, to what did I do to you for this kind of harassment? Oh, you grind to level 99 with no bonuses from leveling? Not capped stats, not XYZ? Yeah, you ain't getting to disc 3. That's awful. I learned the scaling after I was done playing the game, and it's one of the reasons I never picked it up again. I hate fleeing all combat other than the bosses. To stay as low level as possible is not fun for me. Fair. I do, like, outside of streaming games like this, like, if I played this in my own time, I would just hit boost to like ×4 and just have that be on the entire game and just steamroll the whole thing. Like, I don't necessarily care about challenge or difficulty in my single player games. Probably why I haven't enjoyed Dark Souls 1 whenever I've tried it. Might be different if I actually stream it, because I will have to be locked in for that. But like when I'm playing a single player game, I'm mostly doing it for the story and the like leveling up and gearing characters. Like, that's what I enjoy. I don't necessarily enjoy the great challenge of combat. Like, that's never been my thing. So the fact that level scales and kind of fucks with you if you over level is wild. Yeah, I mean, the thing about the Souls series is that most of it is pattern recognition. Like, if you're good at pattern recognition, you're gonna stomp those games, you know? You can brute force Souls games with no skill. Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah. But, like, the idea of playing a game to, like, go into a boss fight, die, and then redo it again, I've never found that enjoyable in a single player game. I like it fine in MMOs, you know? So in MMOs I can raid for quite a while before being bored, you know? But I don't know, single player games, I just kind of want to see the game, you know? Talk to Mana upstairs. Yeah.
I really saw it up in North Mountain, flying around a dragon. It was, sure as I live. Ew. What kind of dragon? Was it tame? What it looked like? Looked kind of like a dragon. He was wearing some sort of armor, as I recall. Could have been a real live windbreak.
Mount armor?
Kiryu, Father's Windrake is on North Mountain.
Kiryu.
Why would it be there? On North Mountain grows a plant called dragon grass. It is the only substance that can heal a Windrake's wounds. It means Hiryu must be hurt. Did you say Shinryu? Windrake, huh? Say Bart, since land and sea are out. We should take to the air. We could ride to walls on Hiryu. That's the ticket. Now let's get moving to North Mountain. Whee!
Yeah, I'm so sad that Bloodborne is stuck on 30 FPS on a console. It's so... like, that's the one I want to play out of all of them. It's the one I want to play, but... yeah. And, like, for the longest time, we've been like, why isn't Sony just re-releasing it? But then, was it like a year ago? We found out that Sony had been pitching... like remastering it, remaking it for the PS5. And is it Miyazaki? Like, who is the... is it his studio? Like the Japanese branch that they were... Sony is Japanese, but like the branch they were working with on Bloodborne is the one that actually shot it down. Not Sony itself, which is wild to me. Like, never in a billion years would I have guessed that it was the other half that was shooting it down and not Sony. Like, that genuinely shocked me when I heard that. Not Miyazaki. Who is the... what's the name of the... Bloodborne... What's the name of the other people involved? It is Miyazaki, yeah. Yeah, FromSoft. Yeah. Yeah, apparently they were the ones that were shooting it down, which is wild. FromSoft don't remakes. I guess they weren't involved in Demon Souls then, in that case. I think that's a shame. Someone's about to start remaking some older games that haven't been touched on. Spyro already had remakes. Bluepoint did Demon Souls PS5. Yeah, but they wanted Bluepoint to do... before Bluepoint was shut down, they wanted Bluepoint to do Bloodborne. That was the whole thing. But Miyazaki apparently shut it down. Like, the pitch, not the studio. Yeah, right, Dax? Like, Spyro already had the Reignited trilogy. Like, I played that. I think I did, at least, unless I'm forgetting something huge. They might have used Spyro as like a, here's a remake we did. Could be, yeah. It's like the Spyro remake is genuinely great. But I could see them like using that as like, here's remakes we have done, and we're now doing more, you know, as a showcase of what they can do. Like, here's an image from the, like, they don't need to remake this. Holy shit, it still looks great. God damn, like, that's the Spyro remake. It's so good. It looks perfect. Yeah, no, it's the same game. Better controls, like tighter controls, and same game, yeah. It's so good, and they look beautiful. They control just as good as the old ones. They do feel better, in my opinion. I don't know if they are changed, to be completely fair, but I think it controlled better than I remember. It's 30 FPS. Oh. Yeah, OG Spyro's more purple, yeah. But that is also a very, very bright area. Like, if we pop him down in a, like, darker area, he looks like this. Oh yeah, every dragon you break out of those casings looks different and everything. All unique models, it's really good. Yeah, I think it's just the lighting engine. Dude, a good lighting engine can do so much for a video game. It's actually wild. But yeah, like if you enjoy Spyro, definitely play the Reignited games because they are fantastic. Yeah. I want a good Gauntlet Legends remake. That'd be neat. Yeah. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a live service God of War game sounds like an awful idea. But then again, like, they are taking directives from Sony. It's not like they're doing this unsupervised, you know? So it's still on Sony to put them on, like, projects that fit their skill sets. Ain't Gauntlet already a remake? Isn't Gauntlet like an 80s game? Am I thinking of something else? Yeah, 1985 video game. There's Gauntlet. Sony gives them free reign. Look at what Bungie did with their free reign. Yes, I mean, sure, they give them free reign, but then that's a question of like leadership skills at that point. Like if you buy a studio, give them free reign, you at least check in, you know. And if you're a decent, lead, a decent project manager, decent manager period, you can probably look at your teams and see if they're making anything that's useful or not. Yeah, there have been re-releases of Gauntlet, yeah. Or remakes, I guess, yeah. But they're not good. Sony trusts them. Hands-free leadership with their golden gooses. Let them lay golden eggs. Yeah, but like... What, was it 8 years without anything to show for it? That's just a failing on so many different levels. I think there's a version of Gauntlet on Steam, but I don't know if it's... I don't know which version that is. I don't know if it is the one I think. I feel like people didn't love it. Oh, it looks like a mobile game. Hmm. Okay. I wonder if this is a... This might be a decent place to stop for the night, I think. Because I have work at 9:30 tomorrow, and it's 1 a.m. now. Which means I need to wake up in 7.5 hours. So I should probably call it. Let's... Because now we know that we need to go for the dragon to the north. We have a clear goal. We've met our gang. Hopefully there's not going to be as many party member swaps as there are in some of the other games. But I don't think so. I think we got our crew. We'll see. But yeah. I got work in like 55 minutes. God damn. Bro, you have to sleep. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here for tonight, everybody. I will be back tomorrow evening for more. So, thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. So far, this has been really fun. So far, so good. Can't wait to play more tomorrow. Catch y'all next time if I'm awake. Hell yeah, man. We'll be here. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye.